Well, Angie dropped her recent album, right? Out in January,
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Is it EP or
EP,
album?
EP,
Okay, EP.
EP.
Because I figured
Spotify
that
don't let you put or iTunes. Everything just says album. But
album.
yeah,
Okay, okay, EP. So how's been the
album next though in
how that
March.
response has been?
I'm excited. I have zero problems with how fans have responded. Just to see people be able to like watch me switch, I think so much over the last 2 years. Like I've just done all these different things, and people have kind of just rode with me. So I'm grateful. I think this is the truest me, if I'm honest. Like I love to be able to rap and just get in there. This
Let's
project
go.
was emotional. The pandemic started. I went
Mm.
from, like I said in a post, like I was traveling. I mean, now I'm traveling again. But
Yeah.
when pandemic first started, I went from literally being everywhere to being completely stuck. I don't know how to record like that in my house, so like that wasn't fun.
Oh man.
Um, and then, like, out of nowhere, God just blessed me with an amazing team of people that just believed. I got in the studio with Chris Liggio, who is the guy that made all these beats. And literally, it was like 5 days of writing. It was like going back to mixtape
Wow.
days. But in that time, again, it was like off beats from who's still my like behind the scenes shooter, Zombie X brother. But this time, it turned into just being able to pull up. And I sat on the same couch that I'm sitting in to do the new stuff, and we just
Right.
had fun for 5 days. And that's what this
So
became.
it
So
took you
now I'm just
five
excited
days
to
to
do it
write all
again.
of that. It took you 5 days
Yeah,
to write all of that. Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Did you just
Because
Okay.
lock in the studio? Was it like day and
it
night?
became so. We have this whole new process that like I just go in there and I do what I'm doing and then I leave. Like, and so whatever happens in that day happens. Um, like literally, we could play a beat for like 2 hours, and I'm just inspired by that, and then all of a sudden I'm bored, and we start something new. But
Mm.
there's a limit, and then I don't listen to nothing. Like I leave with whatever was fire in my head, and I'm like trying to learn that and see. Like I feel like if it's good, it should stick. So if I leave and I still remember, then I'm excited about it. So that's now
Yeah.
what we did for that, and what I'm gonna just keep doing. I also get
Nice.
to edit myself, which is fun. When I'm talking a little too crazy, like Angie, for real, you're violating. So I get to like,
Well, you sound like us when we potted.
oh yeah, right.
Y'all
What's
getting
up, though?
crazy now.
Except we
So
can't edit because we live.
yeah, there's no editing. So what was the unstoppable theme? Like why that particular
Title.
album title?
Yeah, it worked out. To be honest, I have had all these projects in mind since I started. Some people know I was just a college kid when I started, and I ended up doing like freestyles over these throwback beats or whatever. And Unstoppable was like the first song I ever really wrote, like the first song that had
Mm,
two verses and a bridge and all that stuff. And that's like back in the day. Um, so it was kind of just revisiting the idea that like that's still true, that's still my truth. I didn't feel good. And so I was like, what has been the thing that I've been saying for years that has reminded me to keep going? And it was that. Um, and so I just figured I could say it again. So I called
yeah.
it that,
Right.
Unstoppable, do it again.
Right.
But we also like samples. We had Ready or Not was one of the samples for Angels. So
Mm,
when that song starts and it's like, this is a song that made me want to rap, it was because that was the sample in the background. Um, for Unstoppable, do it again. We had One More Time, so that sample was one more time. That like
yeah,
we were
yeah.
pulling. So just falling in love with music has been fun. Like there was I didn't grow up understanding even what Christian or secular music was outside of content. And
Mm,
so being able to just love the songs I've loved and be free with the art is like changing me. I feel like